Have you ever stopped to think about ketchup? I mean, it's a condiment that's so beloved, it has its own fan club. Seriously, look it up. It's a sauce that's made from tomatoes, vinegar, and sugar. It's like the ultimate sweet and sour combo. And let's be real. Who doesn't love squeezing that thick red sauce onto their fries, burgers, or hot dogs? It's like the superhero of condiments. It can save any bland or boring meal with just a few squirts. So, if you're a true ketchup aficionado, raise your bottle high and let's give a toast to the sauce that always saves the day. Ketchup is a popular condiment that has become a staple in the diets of people around the world. Its history is a long and fascinating one, spanning thousands of years and encompassing many different cultures and countries. The origins of ketchup can be traced back over 2,000 years to ancient China, where it was first made as a sauce made from fermented fish. The Chinese called this sauce ketchup, which means brine of fish, and it was used to flavor everything from meat and rice dishes to soups and stews. Over time, the sauce began to spread to other parts of Asia, including Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, where it was adapted to include local ingredients such as shrimp paste, soy sauce, and tamarind. The sauce was also given different names, such as ketchup in Indonesia and catsup in the Philippines. In the 17th century, British sailors and traders began traveling to Southeast Asia and encountered the sauce. They took the recipe back to England and adapted it to include ingredients such as mushrooms, shallots, and anchovies. The result was a thick, dark sauce that was known as ketchup. Ketchup quickly gained popularity in England and was exported to the American colonies, where it continued to be used as a sauce for meat, fish, and vegetables. However, the American colonists did not have access to all of the ingredients used in the British version of ketchup, so they began to experiment with their own recipes. Tomatoes, which were abundant in the colonies, were soon added to ketchup recipes. And the resulting sauce was sweeter and less pungent than the British version. The first recorded recipe for tomato ketchup appeared in a cookbook called The Virginia Housewife by Mary Randolph in 1824. The recipe called for tomatoes, vinegar, sugar, and spices, and was similar to the ketchup produced in the colonies. However, it was not until the mid-19th century that tomato ketchup became a commercial product. One of the earliest commercial producers of tomato ketchup was a farmer named Jonas Yerkes from Philadelphia. In the 1830s, Yerkes began producing and selling a tomato-based ketchup that was thick, smooth, and slightly sweet. He called his product tomato catsup, and it quickly became popular in the United States. However, the spelling of the name soon changed to ketchup and has remained that way ever since. Throughout the 19th century, ketchup continued to evolve and become more popular. In 1876, the H.J. Heinz Company began producing ketchup on a large scale, and their product quickly became the most popular brand in the United States. Heinz's ketchup was made with ripe tomatoes, vinegar, sugar, and spices, and the recipe has remained largely unchanged to this day. While ketchup is primarily known as a condiment used to enhance the flavor of various dishes, there have been instances in history where it was used for medicinal purposes. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, ketchup was often touted as a cure for a variety of ailments, including diarrhea, indigestion, and even rheumatism. Proponents of the condiment claimed that the vinegar and spices in ketchup had antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties that could help soothe upset stomachs and relieve pain. In fact, a product called Dr. Miles antidyspeptic ketchup was sold in the United States in the early 1900s as a remedy for indigestion and other digestive problems. The ketchup was made with vinegar, spices, and pepsin, an enzyme that helps to break down proteins in the stomach. It was marketed as a cure for everything from heartburn to constipation, and it was even advertised as a weight loss aid. While it is unlikely that ketchup was a particularly effective medicine, it is possible that some of its ingredients may have had beneficial properties. Vinegar. For example, has long been used as a natural remedy for a variety of ailments, and some studies have suggested that it may help to regulate blood sugar levels and improve digestion. However, it is important to note that modern medicine has far surpassed the purported healing powers of ketchup. While it may still be enjoyed as a tasty condiment, it is not a substitute for proper medical treatment for any health conditions. In the early 20th century, ketchup became an even more popular condiment. Thanks in part to the rise of fast food restaurants and the widespread use of condiment packets. Ketchup was now being used to flavor everything from burgers and hot dogs to French fries and eggs, and it was available in convenient, single-serving packets that could be taken on the go. Today, ketchup is one of the most widely consumed condiments in the world, and it is used in many different ways. In recent years, there has been a trend towards healthier, organic, and gourmet versions of ketchup, but the classic Heinz recipe remains the most popular. Ketchup has come a long way since its humble origins in ancient China, but its popularity and versatility have ensured that it will continue to be a beloved condiment for generations to come.